So, hi guys, welcome to MMA UK News. Obviously, myself, Stoomboy, as always, for the MMA UK BJJ show. So, talking about Evolution of Combat 9. It's going to be on Saturday, September the 11th at the Maryhill Community Hall. Maryhill Community Hall, fantastic venue. Obviously, Lewis, my guest, obviously been at... competed at the community hall before, so obviously knows exactly what to expect. So yeah, community hall. In regards to tickets are available directly from the fighters. So anybody wants to go follow the fighters, then get the tickets directly from them. Also, tickets are available directly from Evolution of Combat. So you can go into their website, Instagram page. Just look up Evolution of Combat. And you'll be able to get tickets directly from them as well. So promises to be a great event. Going to start off with some grappling. We'll move on to kickboxing, and then it'll be MMA. So obviously amateur and pro MMA fights to round off the night. So there'll be more info coming up about obviously start times and stuff like that. Obviously the list of fights, when the fights are coming out and things like that over the next kind of few days. So tonight, obviously, my guest, Lewis Pennywise. So we're hoping that Mop says it properly on Saturday night. So Lewis Pennywise out of Dundee Mixed Martial Arts. He's going to be up against Barry Monroe of Scottish Martial Arts Centre or Mandala BJJ. Going to be a great event. Lewis was saying, obviously, you guys have fought before at a previous event, and Barry has the upper hand, but obviously Lewis is a different animal since then, so as we're going to hear. So, Lewis, absolute honour to have you on, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Happy to be here, Happy to perform on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. And then you... I mean, we were talking about this yesterday. I mean, you've been around forever. So you're only 20-year-old, but you seem to have been around for absolutely a long time. So yeah, I mean, when did you start? When did you start getting into jiu-jitsu then?
It was about 2013. I did a couple of kids classes here and there, on and off for like a good couple of years, and then like I think 3-4 years ago, I stuck my head in, and then got right into it. But like throughout lockdown and that, just like I think now is a time to like just get right back in it and hopefully show off like my new skills and that.
Yeah, definitely. I've got somebody already coming in with a comment saying, Monstoon boy, let him speak. So we're only at the intro. James. So yeah, I'd say been around forever. I mean, you've been at the Maryhill community halls before, obviously on SGIs. I mean, what do you think of the venue itself?
Yeah, I've always loved competing in Maryhill, and it'll be nice to compete in a cage this time as well. But yeah, I always love the SGI event, so it shouldn't be too much off that.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a bit different, obviously, having a cage in there this time as opposed to mats. So, and obviously with the cage, obviously you're going to have everybody almost right on the cage.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah. So, what about a cage? Have you ever competed in a cage before?
My match against David Sharp on the other Evolution of Combat, I was up in a cage with him, but I think that was the only time. It's normally just the basic match.
Yeah, and then what about Evolution of Combat as well? I mean, what do you think? Again, obviously being on a show with obviously kickboxers, MMA guys, and stuff like that. I mean, do you think that's a good format the way they do it? Obviously, grappling, kickboxing, and MMA.
Yeah, definitely, because it's good, especially for me. I get to see good like a mix of emotions, like the different intensities that people are going through backstage. It's good to watch. Plus, get good fights as well.
Yeah, definitely. And it says definitely been a great event. So obviously your opponent Barry Monroe, I say you and Barry know each other, so you're quite comfortable with each other.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, me and Barry probably first met when I first went down to SMAC back when Mop did his sub Sundays there, and that was good. Like it's when I first competed against Gary back on SGI, so known him for a good few years now. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously you've known him for quite a while. So and again, obviously been in there before with him. So you'll have again, his game will have changed just like your game, but you'll have a rough idea of what kind of intensity or what he's going to roughly bring to the table against you.
Yeah, definitely. I've I mind the last time we rolled, it was like really back and forth, and I think, well, at the competition it was quite back and forth as well. So I think this Saturday coming it'll be quite a good, high-paced, intense, back and forth roll. And like Barry said, it's kill or be killed out there. It's no one's looking for a decision. It's going to go to submission.
Yeah, definitely. And then James again coming in with another message, James Patty. So who inspired you, Lewis?
Quite recently, I've always a big fan of GSP and all that, but quite recently it's been the Pedigo Submission boys, you know, and the Daisy Fresh. Been watching loads of them, like right into them at the moment. I'm quite enjoying them.
Yeah, definitely. So, and then the match there at Evolution of Combat. I mean, how did you find out about it? What were you up to when the call came through for you?
I was just sat in bed and I got a text off Danny, and he was just like, "Oh, do you want a match under 65 against Barry?" I was like, I messaged the couple people and they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, sent. We'll get that on the go then."
Yeah. And that's one thing. I mean, you'll not turn down a fight. I mean, you're always willing to get in there and step in against anybody. Yeah,
like my match against Sharpie, that was it, under 70, and I think I weighed in at like 61 or something. Like, I'm not going to turn down a match. Like, I'll get as much experience as I can. Barry talked about it in his interview. It's whoever, whenever, whatever weight, you know, bring it.
Yeah. Definitely. Obviously, but the weight's got to be within a certain limit, though. You're not going to go in there against fucking somebody like Mark McQueen, who's 120 kilos.
Just the way to say, Mark McQueen, bring it on. Come on, let's get that on the go.
But that's one thing I love about you, Lewis. I mean, as I say, you're willing to put yourself in there against absolutely anybody. I mean, you'll never turn down a fight at all. Do you know what I mean? So, and you always come with your best. Do you know what I mean? You always put on your best, and you always put on a show.
Yeah, definitely. Just thinking there, if that beast from the east doesn't want the match, I'll take it. You know. That's the on post. That was good.
Yeah. But yeah, the beast from the east, Big Mo. Everybody remembers Big Mo. Do you know what I mean? So I think they've been having a back and forward on Instagram. So him and Big Mark. So I think it will happen. I know that Big Mo is in New Zealand at the moment, but I mean, if you get that on an SGI, I mean, you're talking two big, powerful, fucking strong, do you know what I mean? Crazy guys, man, that'll just fucking blow the roof off the place. Do you know what I mean?
That's a near enough ADCC level match up there as well. That'd be good to watch.
Yeah. So it'll be definitely good to see. So, and then what about you? I mean, obviously we don't want you to give too much away training wise, but I mean, how's your training going now? I know obviously we're all fully back to normal. So yeah, how's training with you guys all at DMMA?
Yeah, good. I try at DMMA once a week. I go to a couple other places. I've got my mate Jamie Campbell. Shout out to him. Training his garage almost like as much as I can whenever I can, and I'm away start going down to a higher level and getting down to a sub Sundays soon as well. So it's looking good.
Yeah. Definitely. So obviously Saturday night then. So we're definitely looking forward to seeing you again. As I said, I got to see you yesterday again. Obviously back competing, back on the local scene. I mean, what did you think yesterday? I mean, obviously the event and seeing all the people there and people back out competing and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was good. It was good seeing some. You can see how hungry everyone is after lockdown as well. It's a lot of high level competition coming out of these competitions now. Whereas like the white belts. I think like the white belts now would have smashed the white belts before. I think everyone's just raring to go, so it's looking good.
Yeah. We definitely seen that. I mean, the level of competition yesterday was fucking unbelievable. And as you mentioned, some of the white belts. I mean, some of the white belts there yesterday would have beat some of the blue belts back 3, 4, 5 years ago. Do you know what I mean? So, and they would have comfortably beat them as well.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, so it was definitely a great event put on by Scottish Grappling yesterday. And then, so yeah, going to be Saturday then. So Saturday, Lewis Pennywise against Barry Monroe. As promised to be a great fight. As I say, you both are great competitors. Do you know what I mean? It's always great seeing the both of you and seeing what you are going to bring. Do you know what I mean? So inside a cage, as I said, I don't know if Barry's been inside a cage before, so yeah, I can't really think if he's been in a cage before, so it might be a bit off-putting for him being in a cage rather than on a mat. So, but yeah, listen, that's not going to bother him at all. So, so yeah, Lewis, anybody you want to shout out then to? So, any kind of friends, family members, or anybody that's been part of your journey so far?
The main man, Jamie Campbell at the garage, him, Gav, Connor. They all know who they are. And Ewan Sloan for keeping me sane during lockdown. Big shout out to him. A lot of love for that man. And yeah, just all the lads at the MMA keeping us tough. Looking like a good one.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, listen, it's going to be a pleasure to watch you on Saturday again. So, listen, I'll be there on Saturday night anyway. So, I'll be there, obviously grabbing the winner after the fight, getting a post-fight interview. So, listen, stay safe. Obviously, enjoy the training for the rest of the week. And I'll see you Saturday, buddy. All right?
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
All
Cheers,
right.
have a good one.
Take it easy, Lewis. Thank you.